This Glock 19 right here was my first gun. When I first saw it, I fell in love with the peanut butter body, smooth mag release. It felt like the perfect gun for me at the time. And she still is perfect. But this wasn't my first love. My first love was the Glock 26. So you want to know what made me fall in love with the Glock 26? Well, I was looking for a few things in a concealed carry. I was looking for something that was small, compact, easily concealable, and that could still pack a punch and compete with firearms that were either compact or full size. And that's when I came in contact with the Glock 26. Did a little bit of research on it, and it seemed to be exactly what I was looking for. Essentially, it was a pocket rocket. I went ahead, purchased it, and immediately fell in love with it. It was the perfect gun for me. It was perfect for what I needed to do, as far as being able to conceal it, especially because, of course, for those that know or don't know, Connecticut is a concealed carry state. Open carry is banned. So I needed something that wouldn't get the cops called on me if I happen to go to the grocery store and I reach for the bag of chips on the top row and, some little old lady happens to see it and gets scared and calls the police on me. Says, "There's a black guy in the gun with the chips. Get him." So I needed something small. And I went with this. So while I do love this pistol, there are a few things that I don't like about it, starting off with the flashlight options. Here we have a TLR6 from Streamlight. Not really the brightest flashlight in the world. I'd say it's pretty good to maybe go take out the trash with, but it definitely doesn't hold a candle to the TLR1 HL from Streamlight. And then I'd also say the grip that I get on this particular firearm. I always had my pinky hanging off, which is why I had invested into one of these. This is a Glock 26 magazine with a pinky extension on the bottom. So when we insert this into the firearm, just give me a second, you notice that it has a nice little extension right there at the end of where it normally would hang off with your finger. So now I get a pretty good firm grip, far better than just having your pinky hanging off like it was originally. That's not really the most comfortable thing to do when you're shooting, and it definitely can affect accuracy. Using this setup right here seemed to be the most effective as far as addressing the pinky hanging off issue, but it kind of defeats the purpose of having a Glock 26 as it's meant really for concealment. Here we have a Glock 19 mag with an X grip extension. This allows you to get essentially a full-size grip on that Glock 26. But like I said, it does kind of defeat the purpose of having a concealable firearm if you're going to have all this extra length on the grip. I've been carrying my Glock 19X for the last couple of months now, and after carrying this pistol full time, it's made me realize what I miss the most about my Glock 26, and that's just the concealability factor, and I believe that's what just made me run back to this. That's what I always loved about this small, pocket rocket. It's the baby Glock. I don't know, I've always loved this particular gun, and no matter what pistol I've changed to, I always return back to this one.